Hey there guys, GamersX here with another Battlefield 3 weapon review. In this series I fully examine the Battlefield 3 weapons and put them under review. I'll show you what are the benefits of certain guns, also what are its downsides, at what range they're most efficient, and many other important information about guns. I'll also introduce you with real world facts of each weapon and statistics and behavior in Battlefield 3 game. This time we'll be debriefing the XBOW. This will be an in-depth weapon review. I also waited until the latest patch, which have changed some important values. So this is totally up-to-date crossbow review you see. The crossbow or the XBOW is available for each and every class, because it does not act like a primary nor does it like a secondary weapon. It acts like a gadget. It can be obtained by completing the assignment Sticks and Stones. The assignment requires 3-to-1 rounds in scavenger mode. Of course, the ability to complete the assignment, you'll have to buy the aftermath or the premium service. A quick intro to real-world service of this weapon. Crossbow is definitely not very common in the military or law enforcement, but it does have some benefits that make it appealing to include silence and presence of a muzzle flash. Also more justification for this come in the crossbow's ability to stop a person carrying explosive without the risk of the causing detonation. Two great ways that the crossbow was transformed and implemented was the light grappling hook and for mine countermeasure solutions. It's used to probe for and detonate tripwire initiated mines and booby traps at up to 50 meters. Now let's go to Battlefield 3 weapon stats. Fire mode, single shot fire. The ammo capacity, the crossbow carries 10 bolts. The ammunition of the crossbow has 4 bolt variations. And the reload time of the crossbow is 4 seconds, a very long reload time. On the next page you'll see weapon handling, the recoil and spread values to be exact. Vertical recoil defines how much the barrel moves up after every single shot. The two horizontal recoil values are a bit different since these are the limits of a random value. In this case the limits are between 0.335 and 0.355. All those values, the spread and recoil values, are in degrees. Spread, on the other hand, is like recoil, is defining the weapon's spray pattern and accuracy, but this is not visible in the game as the recoil. In short, it means how much the weapon is inaccurate. In the spread column you can see standing ADS, standing hipfire, and crouch and prone for both of them. That means when you're standing, the aim down sight is from 0 to 0.80 degrees of spread. The attachment options for the crossbow are two types, the first one being 8x scope and the second one being a red dot sight. I would point out both of those being great on your specific crossbow type usage. If you would like to have it to snipe the enemy with stealth and precision, then go for 8x scope. But will you have to complete the assignment called Go Play Close Quarters, which will demand a total of 150-meter headshots with sniper rifles, carbines and assault rifles. Also, if you like to use your deadly weapon at close encounters, attach the red dot sight and you're good to go. Like I mentioned before, there are 4 different bolt variations for this weapon, each of them with their specific attributes. Here we'll focus on damage values for each bolt separately. The default usable bolt is normal bolt, which does not require any assignments from you to complete. In damage values you will hear me talking about of point blank expression. I will explain that at the first bolt. The normal bolt has a damage of 100 at point blank and goes down to 60 damage at 70 meters. A headshot is a one-shot kill at all ranges. Effective range is from 20 meters to 50 meters. The velocity of this normal bolt is 100 meters per second. The gravity is minus 9.81 meters per square second. The term point blank in external ballistics means the distance between a firearm and a target of a given size, such that the bullet in flight is expected to strike the target without adjusting the elevation of your firearm. Now let's proceed to balanced bolt. The balanced bolt damage has 80 damage at point blank and goes down to 50 damage at 70 meters. A headshot is one-shot kill at all ranges. The effective range of this bolt is from 20 meters to 100 meters. The velocity is 100 meters per second and gravity is only just minus 2 meters per square second. At 70 meters, the range, the balanced bolt doesn't have any bullet drop. You can headshot the target with ease with Cobra when aiming your sight on the head, not even above the target, so the gravity is very low on this bolt. The explosive bolt have 2 different damage types. The first one is impact and the second one is the splash damage. The first one is creating 200 damage and the second one 112. Combining both of them will give you the accurate results. The velocity is 45 meters. The gravity is very high on this one. It's minus 11 meters per square second. Keep in mind that in damage stats, the explosive bolt does different damage to different class of a vehicle. A direct hit is doing more than 312 damage to a chopper and less to 312 damage to a tank. We'll talk about this in the next video if this video gets enough likes. The last one is Scan Bolt. The damage is 10 damage at all ranges. A headshot produces 24 damage also at all ranges. The velocity is 100 meters and the gravity is the same like as normal bolt, minus 9.81 meters per square second. A note here, if you hit the target with an arrow, it will also spot that person. While playing, I found out that you have the disability of using your XBOW on your weapon with the understock rail like the Mass or M320, which is kinda worse if you ask me, because you have to risk the one gadget slot to use your crossbow. And with that in mind, developers have increased the recon class because the only thing you can sacrifice is your MAW, TUGS or SOFLAM, which are kinda useless if you're dealing only with infantry. No medic would trade his medikit with the crossbow. That's just too much of a downside toward XBOW. The support guy loses his ammo box, which isn't kinda at worst, and the engineer has to trade his RPG to be able of carrying the crossbow. Also, player who pick up the XBOW of a corpse can only use the bolt he unlocked himself, not the bolt that was used by previous player. That was my crossbow weapon review. I hope you enjoyed it and found the facts in this review fresh and informative. If you did, I would much appreciate if you thumbs up the video, because I put a lot of effort to make my videos so good as they are. If you are new here, subscribe for more Battlefield 3 videos and other FPS games, and for more future weapon reviews. Also keep in mind that some values might be minorly fixed, changed over time, but until then this review will keep up your score up high now that you know how to use the crossbow. We'll see you in the next video.